Welcome back. It's your boy Fresh.
And I'm Mary, and we are a Co-ople of nerds. But what about the board game Backlog?
So, board game backlog. We got 579 board games and expansions, which is too many for this room. Now, if we win the lottery, maybe we can get some more flexibility. Our shelves are overstuffed, so we take a look at 6 games, playing from oldest to newest, for the most part. To see if they have earned a spot in our collection.
To be clear, not oldest from creation, but oldest from when they've been added to our list, to newest when they've been added to our list.
How long they've been in the collection. Oldest. Correct. So up first, we kind of do these smallest box to largest box, just so the stack is easy to remember, is Arboretum.
This was one that I had my eye on for a while, and I really wanted to get it. It's a small game, but it's really, really pretty. Mm-hmm. And probably a little more simple than I would have thought it would have been. And kind of reminds me a little bit of, what's the other one that I kept winning? There was another tree one with like...
Photosynthesis?
No. Forest Shuffle.
So this is a card game in which you have a hand of cards, and you draw a card for the start of your turn, and then you either play it into your Arboretum, or you hold it into your hand. And essentially it's a set collection game, where you're trying to get the most pine trees. Mm-hmm. However, and each card has a value on it. So you get points equal to the amount you have in your Arboretum. But the only way to score that is to have the most points of that tree remaining in your hand. That makes this game incredibly cutthroat. This cute little tree game that looks so sweet and innocent. So we were playing with our good friends, the Meeple Society. And Greg, I had 2 big runs going. And he blocked me from scoring on both of them. It's like one time I was like, okay, there's only 3 cards left of this entire tree. I have the largest one available. So if Mary has one, Katie has one, they can't block me.
But he had the other
But he had both of them. He kept both of them and blocked me from scoring. That being said, I feel like this game should come with like a marriage counselor's therapist's phone number included in the box. I feel like this is going to lead to fights. It's a pretty game.
It is very pretty.
But I'm fine not hanging on.
We have Forest Shuffle. I mean, I know it's not the same thing. I know it doesn't play the same way. Mm-hmm. But for me, the concept of building your forest... I like the way that it's done with Forest Shuffle. Okay. With Arboretum, it's, again, a really pretty game, but I'm not so big of a fan of the cutthroat either.
Right. All right, up next, we got Tesoro. So this game is sort of like Last Man Standing, and it does go all the way up to 8 players, which is insane. We've played.
That'd be a really quick game, I feel like.
Yeah, probably. So we've played. I think we played a 6 with the girls, right?
Maybe.
The neighbors, and then one of their kids and one of our kids. I think we played 6. So basically, you got a hand of tiles, and all the tiles just have paths on it. And you are a dragon, and you pick from your hand a tile to place out in front of you, and your dragon will take off as far as it can go along that path until it stops at an empty tile space. And if you crash into another dragon, you both die. Or if you fall off the board, you die. So it does have player elimination. It's last dragon standing. Or maybe fine. I don't know. But what'd you think?
It's an extremely simple game.
Yes.
Much more simple than I would have thought. Like, even the way you described it made it sound significantly more complicated than it is. It's super simple. You're just laying tiles down and moving a stone around the board, which is kind of cool. There's maybe a little tiny bit of strategy to it, but really there's not much strategy to it.
Yeah,
a lot of luck.
You can only play the tiles you have, and if it sends you careening off the board, sorry. So our first game of this, it was down to me and Katie, and it was either kill us both or kill myself. So I chose to kill us both, and so we shared the victory.
Yeah, according to the rules, that's
yes.
the way that worked. Yeah.
So I think I'm also fine getting rid of this one. I like my board games to have a little more strategic decisions, and if you just have a bad hand of tiles, you're gonna crash and die. And I'm not the biggest on player elimination, because then it sort of feels like it pulls them away from board game night, where they're just kind of sitting,
they're waiting,
playing on their phone, while everyone else is having fun. So I'll be fine getting rid of that one. All right, up next, Century Spice Road.
I'm a big fan of the Century games. And again, this is another really simple game, but also I think really fun. Kind of thematic. But there is enough strategy to it to keep it interesting, I think.
Yeah, so this is all about trading resources. So you can pick cards. It kind of has a draft, but if you want to go further down the list, it costs you resources. But essentially, all the cards do are either trade resources or just give you resources. So obviously, the just give you resources ones, those will be the ones that people will tend to spend a little bit of resources to get. But yeah, ultimately what you're trying to do is satisfy these orders on the top, or I'm not sure if it's orders or contracts or whatever it is. You're just trying to satisfy those. I think it's once you get to 5, you stop.
Yep.
Is that this one?
Once one person gets to 5, you stop. But that doesn't mean that person wins.
No. They do have different values. So the tougher it is to acquire that, the more points it is. So it has, although the spices can be traded kind of in and out, there is like a hierarchy. So like cinnamon, the brown, is the most valuable resource. So if your goal requires a lot of cinnamon, it's probably worth a lot of points. Whereas, is it turmeric at the very bottom?
Turmeric's at the very bottom.
Turmeric at the very bottom, that's sort of the one that everyone, sort of the starter spice. So yeah, you're just swapping spices. I think this game has a bit more strategy than what meets the eye.
Yeah. There is a little tiny bit of engine building to this.
Yes. Yes.
Because you get the right cards and they play off of each other.
So I know the first game I was just collecting like the gain 3 yellow, the gain 2 yellow, the gain 4 yellow. I was collecting all these gain yellows, but then every time there was one that allowed me to trade in a bunch of yellow for a bunch of other spices, I was trying to get those too and try to just build this yellow upgrade engine like you were talking about. We do also have the New World game. So what's interesting about these Century games is there's 3 of them. It's a trilogy, and you can combine any 2 or combine all 3 into one mega game.
That'd be cool. Let's try that.
We'll probably end up getting, because we've played New World, and now we've played Spice Road.
Gollum.
We enjoyed. No, it's not.
Gollum is another one.
So Gollum is a different coat of paint on Spice Road. It's exact same. Everything is the same. The other one is I just insert the name. But it was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed this one. This next game is extremely similar.
Yeah, it is.
Splendor. So, a lot of people say that Century Spice Road kills Splendor. You don't need both. What do you say?
I don't know, because I guess rather than like physical cubes and resources, instead it's cards. The cards are kind of the gems, right?
Well, this one has the poker chips.
It has the poker chips.
And you can buy cards that have
represent the gems
on them. Yes.
They are very similar. I like them both.
But you're trading in gems to upgrade. You buy sort of these permanent gems.
Yeah, to go in your tableau.
Yeah, go in your tableau, which allow you to be able to eventually afford the ones that score you points. Or, what is it, the merchants? The people, if you have a certain number, you get those too, and they're worth points too. So, again, very similar. One's spices, one's gems. I think I really enjoyed both of them. I think they're both really, really nice introductory games. I think if you are more of a tactile person, you'll appreciate Splendor a little bit more. I think the poker chips are a little more tactile, and you know, you always hate me when I flip cards or ruffle chips, but I think that would fit better with you, or with that kind of person, and Century maybe more of the sort of traditional wooden cubes board game person. So I'm fine keeping both of those. If we get to a spot where we're still too full after we go through it, I could see probably getting rid of Splendor because Century has the option to expand to the other two games. And there also is a Splendor Marvel in which it's the Infinity Stones.
Oh, that's cool.
So I might keep my eyes open for that just to see if I find it cheap, see what kind of differences they have. All right, up next, Astro Force, the dice game. So I think as we've gone through this series, one thing has kind of stood out, which kind of surprises me. You really hate dice games.
Because it's all about chance. So there's a little bit of strategy to this one, but still, a lot of it was about chance. And like, if we rolled too many of the same dice, we couldn't use them.
Yep.
And so and this one I did not feel like was very thematic either.
So this one, the best way to describe it is they wanted to make Star Trek, the dice game. Didn't get the license, so they called it Astro Force. You are captain of a ship. You have a main mission. There is constantly something going wrong. You serve every turn. You draw not a mission, but like a scenario or a threat. You roll too many of the threat dice, you get a second one, and just kind of piles on in that way. It is cooperative, which we do like. I guess what's surprising is how much you like Sagrada, which is a dice game.
But there's a lot more strategy to that, I think.
Yeah. I do agree. I'm teasing you a little bit. The biggest downfall for this game is it is designed to be a one-player game, and they kind of just threw the two-player game on there. Like, doesn't make any difference. It's not like, technically, when you play two players, the captain moniker bounces back and forth, and so whoever's not the captain is the one that's supposed to be placing. I think
we kept losing track of that too.
It's supposed to be placing the dice for the like sort of serving the captain. It doesn't mean anything. I'm fine letting that one go. Maybe to more of a true blue Star Trek fan. I think they would get more of a kick out of it. I think they would understand a lot more of the references. Like, I've never seen Star Trek. I know. I've never seen... Well, I saw the Chris Pine movie.
Okay, yeah, that one's good.
I didn't think it was too bad.
And I liked, it was a while ago, Nemesis.
I've never seen it.
With Tom Brady. Not Tom Brady.
Tom Brady? Tom Brady. Sorry.
What's his name?
Nemesis.
Venom.
Oh, Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
I have not seen that one.
It's like young Tom Hardy.
Okay. I want to go and watch the Shatner. I need to just find it on Hulu or one of those and just watch through the original Star Trek and just see if it clicks. But in the meantime, I'm fine letting a one-player game go that kind of shoves in a second-player mode. Last game, Trogdor, the board game. This has to have the best production in our entire library. Everything was pre-painted. Mm-hmm. The cottages, you could rotate the roof to the fireside. Mm-hmm.
They're so cute too.
Beautiful.
All the pieces are so cute.
Now they put one bicep on the dragon. I assume that's some sort of joke that I just missed. But he has one arm sticking out of his back. And it's like it reminds me of like the It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where they're trying to meet new friends and they put like a flexing arm, but it kind of looks like a male genitalia. That's what it reminds me of. But so this is another cooperative game in which you're trying to burn down an entire village. So the grasslands, the lake, the mountains, the towns, the people, you got to burn everything, minus the knights and archers. You cannot burn them. The game will control the knights and archers to try to hurt you. You can eat villagers, you can light them on fire, and they run around screaming, burning up the board. I'm completely 50-50 on this game, whether or not it has earned its spot. On one hand, they force so many gosh darn jokes into the rule book. That is just a pet peeve of mine. Let the game be funny. Don't try to be funny in the rule book. Like the word burn is never in here. It's burninate.
Burninate.
Every single time they say that.
I'm going to burninate.
So, what do you think? I think, again, the production is beautiful. The game, I thought, was so-so.
What did our friends who we played this with think?
I think...
Because we also
Levi...
lost.
Beth was completely out. Wanted
like
nothing to do with this. And Levi said he'd play it again. So they were 50-50 too.
Yeah.
It is... Yeah. I feel like the jokes get a little old. But man, is it a beautiful game.
Very pretty. I guess that's a tough one, but I would say we have plenty of games to play, so maybe make more room on the shelf.
All right. She's the boss. She told me to get rid of it. And in turn, she'll get rid of a couple lounge flies. So
no.
That'll do it. So we're keeping 2 out of 4 or 2 out of 6. 33%. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Let us know down in the comment section. Have you played any of these? Do you think they're worth keeping in the collection? And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey, Pumpkin. You just flew in from New Mexico. Mm-hmm. Are your arms tired?
During a time change, too, so I'm a time traveler.
Yeah, and you didn't even bother to send me the lotto numbers.
Oh, yeah. Didn't think about that.
You know how much easier our lives would be if we won the lottery?
You know, they say that, but then have you ever seen the documentary, The Curse of the Lottery?
I'm willing to take that gamble.